Hi friends, today let's look into McClelland's motivational theory or acquired needs theory. It's also known as learned needs theory. It's again a content theory of motivation. So who was McClelland? David McClelland was an eminent American psychologist and his contribution to human motivation theory is remarkable and relevant till date. When you have to manage people with different personalities, it's eminent to know what motivates your people, how they respond to feedback and praise, what tasks fit them well. David McClelland's theory gives you a way of identifying people's motivating drives. As per the theory, there are three dominating needs in all individuals. Out of these three, one will be the most dominating need of an individual. That would be the drive behind his or her motivation. So what are those three needs? They are need of achievement, need of power, need of affiliation. So need of achievement. Achievement is related to achieving a goal. So the dominating motivator in this need is achievement. What would be the characteristics of a person who has achievement as a dominant need? They have strong need to set and achieve challenging goals. Also, they like to take calculated risk to accomplish their goals. And they like to receive regular feedback on their progress. So these are the characteristics of people with high achievement need. Now look into what are the motivators of people whose dominant motivators or motivating needs is need of power. They want to be the center and influence others. They like to win arguments, enjoys competition and winning, enjoys status and recognition. So those are the dominant characteristics of people with a need for power. Now need of affiliation. Those people have affiliation as a dominating need. They wants to belong to the group, wants to be liked and will go as per the group, go with the group. And they favors collaboration over competition. And they don't like to take high risk or uncertainty. Now, after hearing this, you might have got some of people you know under each of this category. So using this theory can determine the dominant motivators of each of your team members, your friends, different contexts. That will help you to understand their dominating motivators and customize your approach as a team manager or as a friend. It will be easy for you to customize your approach with a person once you're clear about their dominating motivators or whether they comes under one of this category, whether they are motivated by achievement, need of power or need of affiliation. Now, by this theory, we have completed our content theories of motivation. The first one was Maslow's theory, need hierarchy theory, wherein we covered 5 needs: psychological, safety, belonging, esteem, and self-actualization need. Then later on, we understood Hesberg's two-factor model, which is motivators and hygiene factors. So hygiene factors are similar like Maslow's lower order needs, and motivators are like higher order needs. Then we move to Adolphus ERG theory, existence, relatedness and growth, which again two of those needs comes under Maslow's lower order needs and growth needs comes under higher order needs. And now we are with McClellan's acquired need theory. Again, the affiliation need comes under lower order need. Power and achievement needs comes under higher order needs. And people with achievement orientation works, or they prefer, or they tend to work as an individual contributor. Okay. I hope it's clear. Thanks for watching. Thank you. Bye bye.